please welcome mission survivor Jason Gardiner.
Hello, ladies.
Hello,
Are you serious?
Give it to Linda.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Linda, you might have to do this.
Yeah.
You've been.
Oh,
in the
thanks a
jungle.
lot. I'll have a go at anything,
Go
me.
on.
Go on.
Go on.
Thank you. Has it been
Tell me what you
boiled?
think.
Smell
Of
it
course.
first.
Very good for the skin.
Yeah.
Smell it.
Oh, lovely. It's not
Have a go, Janet. I know you want to.
Apple juice.
Of course. What did you think it was?
I wouldn't put it past you.
Oh, you know me too well.
Oh no, but Jason, seriously, Bear Grylls Mission Survivor is so difficult, isn't it? It's one show I watch and go, no, just couldn't do it.
Honestly, if I had have known now, before going into it, I don't think I would have gone. It was one of the hardest things I think I've ever had to endure.
Yeah.
And it was a real endurance because it's relentless. You know, it's not like, you know, you have a camp that's set up or anything for you, which
You're on the move
you
all
know
the
about.
time.
We are on the move all the time. You had to build everything. You had to forage. You had to do all these challenges. I mean, it
Weren't
was...
you in the Scouts when you were growing
Me?
up? I don't see you in the Scouts.
No.
Otherwise, you wouldn't know about.
I was in a tutu.
See,
I was giving a
some
sword.
of us were in the Girl Guides and Brownies, so we knew the basics.
I didn't have a clue. I really didn't have a clue. And even though I grew up in Australia, you know, and we've got everything that'll kill you there.
Yeah.
You have this real healthy fear for the wild, you know, because you go out in there, you get stung, you can die.
But Jason, it was doubly hard for you because you've been diagnosed with OCD, haven't you?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
tell us, what does that mean and why? What did you have to do that made you freak out in the jungle?
Okay, well, mine is cleanliness, structure and order.
Oh, dear.
So let's go on Mission Survivor.
Yeah.
All of that is going to be thrown your way. So every single day was a real struggle for me. And you know, Bear, he's all about you facing your fears and doing it anyway.
Yeah.
And so, you know, after day one, he came into camp and the first thing he did was grab all this mud and he just smears it in it. And then I thought, actually, we're fine, because in the survival kit, we got gloves. So I did the whole thing with gloves on first day. I'm loving myself, thinking, this is great. Oh, I'm fine, thank you.
Marigolds.
Marigolds, right?
here.
You know,
Yeah.
I was fine. And so what did he do? He said,
Get
you've
rid
got
of
to
the
take
thing.
those off.
Oh,
You're not
gosh.
wearing them unless you're doing abseiling or anything where, you know, you
Yeah.
could burn your hands. He said, from now on, give me your hands. And he literally covered them in mud. And that's when, when it got serious for
I
me.
found that quite emotional to watch, actually, with you, because I didn't realise it up till that, because you could see in your face how hard that was. More than anything else you'd done.
Yeah.
That was so hard.
That was, and it has been, you know, something that I've struggled with and lived with. And I don't know how many people here have OCDs. I think
not
people
like that.
have,
Yeah,
you know, OCDs.
Since you did it, can you cope with mess? Because look, this desk's quite messy. Are you, Jason? Have you got an unbelievable urge to tidy this up?
Of course, but you know, but I can now keep it in check.
Yeah.
And, you know, and the thing is, you know, a lot of people said, well, how are you going to cope with, you know, the dirt out in nature? There's a big difference to nature. It's okay, it's dirty and it's unkempt, but it's not full of germs like a city is.
Yeah.
And I think it's the germ factor of people. People are a bit like vermin, aren't they? Really? You don't know what you're going to get with people.
We're a big germ.
How did you
it's
get all
very
the other
true.
campmates in there?
Overall, look, it's tough. You
No,
know,
come on, be honest.
No, I am.
Who did you hate?
Yeah, trust me, he's very honest.
I did not, honestly, I did not hate anybody because I actually really admire each and every person that was on that. Because,
Oh, come
No,
on.
I did, because people were overcoming some very big fears. You know, mine happened to be my OCDs. Other people, it was height. Other people, it was...
You're right.
It was water.
You knew you were going. How did you prepare yourself for it?
Well, I mean, I do aerial circus training at the National Centre for
Oh, that was a
Circus
piece of
Arts.
cake then, wasn't
So, well, kind of.
You're
I mean, but, you know, I'm
amazing
not-
at that. I've seen you do that.
I know.
Oh, yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I
You're
love it. So
unbelievable.
that keeps me.
Look at those
Oh
legs.
my God! So I do that, and I also do Vinyasa flow yoga every morning. So
What is that?
It's
Exactly.
really hard yoga. No,
Is it for hot yoga?
no, it's not. I do it at home, so
Is
you know.
it slow?
It can be, or it can be fast, but it's a flow, so it doesn't. You don't hold positions.
Yeah.
You move through them, so you really get a sweat on. It's great.
Right.
Is
I want to know how you put up with Bear Grylls, because I'm one of the people in this country that is a bit I find him a bit too good to be true. And if I was in that situation with Bear, my main problem would be not biffing Bear.
Well, you know what? It's interesting you say that because he, you know, he's a man with strong convictions and he's brilliant at what he does. But, you know, he's very open to you having your opinion too. And I really respected that, you know. So he does challenge you, but he also respects what your boundaries are, you know. And I found that to be really quite refreshing.
Yeah. The thing is, anyway, with you, Bear had just cut the rope.
I think you should do it, Janet. Well, you did the jungle.
I did the jungle.
I
just
think
wouldn't put
the
myself through
jungle,
that.
and I never thought I'd say this, I think the jungle looks easier than that.
Much easier,
Oh,
yeah.
I think so. Well, you
was
didn't
it-
have to set up
Was
base
it
camp.
physically or emotionally harder?
For me, it was psychological.
Was it,
very,
yeah?
very psychologically much more difficult than the physical, you know, because I look after myself. So physically, I wasn't too worried. I'm not scared of heights. I don't have a fear of water or anything like that. So that was a big bonus. But it was the psychological stuff.
And did you win?
You can't tell us. No, tell us.
I survived. I can tell you that. I survived.
It's on tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, ITV. It's absolutely brilliant. And can I just say, for all my teasing of you of being Mr. Nasty, I absolutely adore you. And I did in Dancing on Ice.
And you got better.
I did get better.
You really did get better because...
We get some pretty fabulous guests here on Loose Women. There's plenty more where that came from. Just click here to watch more interviews with a whole range of famous faces. And click here to subscribe. It's free, so you'd be silly not to, really.
You know what? I think that since the ladies have to get that done, I think it's only
Well, not on our
fair...
backs, obviously.
well, sometimes it's necessary.
Is that your secret?
That's my secret to good skin.